it to the offense. Maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Short kick. One of the now a hit and a loose football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Recovered by the Giants.
And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
For the Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Williams. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
So we reach half. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Chiefs 22. Giants
ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making that.
We'll take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Butker on for the
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
Wilson. A gain of 4 brings up
now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Out to the right here to Shepard. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Complete.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
2-yard line.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. A third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10. Mahomes firing complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
That's good.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
throwing Jones.
49-yard line.
And this one is incomplete.
Jones pass.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
And Ingram holds it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
At the 27-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jones now on 1st and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Jones.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one, 63 yards. The Chiefs. Now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Chiefs are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Giants.
They'll run it with Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
It's caught. Shepard. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, 68 yards. And it's for pride now, but the Giants do get a bit closer. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the the field. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because you know the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever. There he goes, right side. And he will take it on in.